So today we have a workout. It's a nice chipper, 70 burpees, 60 plate thrusters, 50 push-ups, 40 plate overhead lunges, 30 sit-ups with your plate or weight, and 20 handstand press-ups. So you just work your way through all of those things for time. First of all, we start off, raise the arms up, have a bit of a back bend. Then we're going to bend forward, touch our toes, walk hands out or jump feet back into plank position. We're going to scoop up into up dog or seal, and then we're going to press back into down dog. Raise your right leg, shoot that through into a lunge, and then we're going to twist towards that right leg. Back down, back into that plank position, down dog, left leg, shoot through, rotate, push back into down dog, walk those feet back or jump feet forward, either way, stand yourself up, hands back together. So just run through that 4 times in total, okay? Some lunges with a side bend. So just take a step forward, knee all the way to the floor, and then you're gonna bend over towards the side of that front leg. Stand it up. You're gonna do 8 on each leg, so 16 total. Then just grab a timer or just go with a few breaths if you want. 30 to 60 seconds of cat-cows. What I really want you to think about with this is on the cow, we're really pinching our shoulders together, shoulders away from ears, nice arch in the back. And then on that angry cat, we're pressing through the floor, really trying to spread those shoulder blades. Then just the last bit of our general warm-up, we're going to do a bit of a knee cradle to a single leg deadlift. So you're going to lift that knee up, hug it in. If you'd like to, you can even get a bit of external rotation on that leg, so pulling your ankle in, press the knee out so that you feel a bit of a stretch here. Then we're going to stay on this other leg into that single leg deadlift. So touch the floor, really think about engaging the foot, engaging the glute as you stand back up. All right, and we're going to go for 20 of those, so 10 on each leg, okay? Then we want to get you nice and warm for the overhead work that we're going to be doing. So if you've got a dumbbell or kettlebell or tin of beans, a toilet roll, whatever, it really doesn't matter. We're going to hold that weight overhead. We're going to scatter our feet sort of in a wide-ish stance, maybe sort of squat stance, maybe a bit wider, see how you get on. And then what we're going to do is we're going to look up, we're going to hold that weight above our head, nice and strong position there. Look towards that weight and then twist, rotate down, ideally touching the floor next to that foot. If you can only get to like your ankle or your calf, that's fine, okay? We're just trying to control that weight overhead. Nice and slow and controlled with that. And I want you to do 6 on each side, but I'd recommend maybe doing that in like 1s or 2s, okay? I wouldn't want to sort of overload 6 reps on one side. Then we're going to do some negative press-ups. Get those shoulders nice and warm. So for a count of 5, I want you to lower yourself down in that nice strong plank position. So make sure those elbows are going to be tracking over your wrists. Nice strong plank, squeeze bum, squeeze belly button in towards the spine, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And chest touch the floor. You can get up however you like after that, I don't mind. We're just controlling that negative down. So 5 seconds down. I just want you to do 5 reps of those. Then we'll go through our handstand push-up progressions. So if you struggle with press-ups, you can do press-ups instead, okay? We've got 20 handstand press-ups at the end. So if you know that that's going to be challenging enough just with regular bodyweight press-ups, just do regular press-ups. If you'd like to move it on, we can go into our sort of more handstand push-up-y position. So from our tabletop position, we're going to go into that angry cat. Make sure our weight leans forward over our knuckles. Head then touches the floor just in front of our hands, and we press back up. If you're doing this, film yourself if you're not on a Zoom. Make sure that head is making a nice triangle shape between your hands, so it's hitting the floor in front of your hands, and that your elbows are tucked in, staying in towards the body, and that the elbow stays over that wrist. If you want to progress that further, have a little go at raising the feet. So if you've got sofa, chair, whatever it may be, same idea, except we can stack a bit more body weight over those hips. Go for that, or of course we can do our handstand press-ups against the wall. Alternatively, if you don't have something to raise your legs but you'd like to go a little bit harder, you can go for that pike press-up. So again, pike position, you can make it easier or harder depending how close or how far away you are from your feet. But the same idea, we want our head to touch in front of our hands. Think angry cat, protraction, and press back up. I want you to get that full range of motion. If you can't do that, strip it back to an earlier progression. Okay, so run through all those progressions. Shoulders should be nice and warm now. And then before you get going, just have a little practice of all the movements. So I would suggest just knocking the 0 off of each of these movements and running through them. So 7 burpees. Burpee, remember, is chest to floor, all the way back up, full extension, jump half above your head. 7 of those. Then we'll go for 6 plate thrusters. So if you've got a plate, grab that plate, holding that in front of you. Remember, a thruster, we need to squat down so that our hips are below parallel. Thrust up, using that leg drive to push that plate overhead. Squat down, press up. Then we've got 5 push-ups, so just regular plank position push-ups. Then we've got 4 plate overhead lunges, so holding that plate nice and strong above the head, elbows locked out, pressing up, so shoulders towards ears. Lunge forward, make sure that knee touches the floor, and then drive up with that front foot, with that glute of that front leg. Okay. 3 sit-ups with your plate. So we're holding that weight with these sit-ups, feet together in front. This weight's gonna come behind us, touch the floor behind, I don't have enough space, and then touch the floor in front of you, okay? So holding on to that the whole time. And then you finish with the 2 handstand press-ups or whatever variation you're gonna be doing there. All right, guys, so that's your workout. Have fun.